Yeah, so hello, good evening. Abhimanyu, you have presentations?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, based on your cam is off right now.
Yes, sir. One second.
Yeah, now this is fine.
Yes, sir. My topic, sir. Will you note it?
Yeah, sure. Uh, is it understanding different type of data in stock market? I understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then sure.
Uh, Good evening, everyone.
Oh, you have
I'm.
not presented.
Yes, sir. Actually, I was having camera issue, so I
No, no,
got.
not camera. The PPT is not visible.
It's not visible. Oh, I haven't shared my screen.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, sir.
yeah. Now you can start.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Abhimanyu Kumar from Cloud Architect Intern Group. Today, my topic of presentation is understanding different types of data in stock market investing. These are the contents of my presentation. Further, let's move up and know about what is first. Let us know about stock market investing. So, stock market is like where investor and trader uh, do investment in companies listed stocks for making profit. Stocks are listed in countries' market, and then we have to make a account that is trading account, and then we can do trading or investing in stock market. So basically, for earning profits from companies by acquiring their shares. So for doing stock market investing, we need to rely on data. So we need to understand what are the datas we need to uh, have knowledge about. So basically, for investing, first we need to make a decision. And understanding these types of data is important for successful trading because risk is there in trading. So our capital may go in loss. So that if we have a good knowledge about data, then we can make good profit. So basically, investor prioritize and use these types of data for on their strategies. Like they have particular strategy made by them, so they apply on data and do trading. There are different types of data, such as fundamental, technical, price data, etc. Further, let us know about what are the types of data. So, price data. Price data is basically like a historical data about stock. Like 10 years back, what was the price of this share? 20 years back, when it got listed, what was the price of this share? Like that. Then there is fundamental data and technical data. Fundamental data is like company performance, how much profit company made this year, or like company give result quarterly base 4 times in a year, in a one financial year. So how it performed in Q1, like quarter 1, quarter 2. Based on that, investor acquire shares so that based on data, like company is doing good, show that stock will probably go, it will increase. So basically, fundamental data includes earning, revenue, profit margins, and debt levels. Then there is technical data. It involves analysis on historical price. Like on chart basis, we can analyze what will be the price uh, after some time, or so main difference I will tell you about fundamental data and technical data is fundamental data is purely for investing for long term, and technical data is for like intraday short term analysis. It can also be used for long term, but mostly traders use it for short term analysis. Further analyzing, I did some screenshots I have put. Like this is the share of ICICI Bank. I took it from TradingView. It's a chart pattern on a daily basis. Uh, there are various apps which gives us a chart pattern, and I picked and analyzed on ICICI Bank. So for technical analysis, we can use chart pattern. Then this is financial highlights about ICICI Bank share from March 2018 to March 2022. So financial highlights is like for fundamental analysis for like making a long-term investment in a stock. Then it is a provision coverage ratio and net NPA ratio for ICICI Bank from year 2018 to 2022. Then we rely on news also. Like there is a positive news on a share, so we can take a move on that share. Or there is a negative news, so if we have any stake in that, then we can reduce it, or we can like traders can short it also if there is a negative news such as like companies in debt or like that. Further, I can show you the demo. Like this is, we can get about financial analysis on company's website, or they on every quarterly they put give their results. So like this is about ICICI Bank assets and margin and all. Further, it is like they posted their results on yearly basis. For news, there are various websites such as CNBC or Yahoo Finance is there. We can, for news, we can rely on that. Uh, so in conclusion, I would like to say that data plays a more crucial role in stock market investing. So first of all, everything is data. Like if we want to take any move, we need to we want to take a trade, we need to rely on data, so that risk is there, so that we can overcome any further loss about in stock market. To not get in loss, we need to rely on data. These are the references, like I've referenced CNBC website for news on stock market. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Thank you. You can contact me on email for any further questions. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I hope your presentation is done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, the presentation was okay, I would say, but it was just like last time. Okay. We need more improvement. Okay, because I think it was not really well researched from your side. So do some more research, and we need more in-depth explanation on topics. Like you did show me a chart, like couple of charts for them, but I think they were not well explained. Okay, when you are saying data, so how that data is actually transforming the charts. So explain that to me. Okay, and the different type of data. So give some more examples. So you can add a snippet of example or dummy data based on the type of data that you are speaking about, so that it is more easier for your viewers to visualize it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That can be improved. So do some more research next time. Right.
Okay, sir.
Focus more on examples.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, then it will be much better.
Okay, sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, then Sangameshwar.
Hello, sir. Good evening. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible, but you are not visible. Yeah, now you are visible.
Yeah. So total three presentations are there for today.
Yeah,
So
yes.
should I proceed?
Please start.
Is my screen visible?
Now it is visible.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I am Sangameshwar Dhule. I am here to give presentation on my task 6, that is stock screener application. So agenda for today's presentation is we're going to see what is stock, the introduction to our application, then followed by its key features, then what is the analysis in stock screening, then its advantages and disadvantages, and finally we will see implementation before the conclusion. So let us see what is stock. It is also known as share or equity, which represent the ownership in company. So while we purchase a stock, we are essentially buying a small piece of that share or that company. That company generally issue a stock for like raising a capital for various purposes, such as expanding their businesses and investing in new projects or paying off debt. So let's see the introduction for our application. So the our stock screening is nothing but just a technique which is used for investors or traders to filter and identify the stock based on our the specific criteria. The criteria should be like what should be the price of the stock and how the company is growing. The data should be like the filtering in data like what the stock in previous like in past or what should be in future. That prediction should be happened there, and like it helps in narrow down our universe of available stocks and those that meet predetermined requirement. It also saves the time and efforts as well. By using our application, the investor can quickly find stocks that align with their investment and objectives or strategies. Okay, so these are some of its key features. Like our application is customizable screening criteria. It gives the real-time data updates and it perform the technical and fundamental analysis indicators. And also it has backtesting capabilities. As I have told you before, like it works on past data and predicts something in future. Okay, so let's see the analysis in our stock screening. There are two kind of analysis happen. One is technical analysis and another is fundamental analysis. Technical analysis involves analyzing the historical price and volume of a data to identify patterns or trends that can help to predict future price movements. And let's move on to fundamental. It involves evaluating a company's financial statement and other relevant information to access its intrinsic value or potential for future growth. So here are some of the advantages of our application. It saves the time, as I said before. Focus and efficiency is always on high, and it uncover the opportunities. And also, it has the ability to making decisions. Here are some of the disadvantages. It's over reliance on data, and it has limited view of market only, and it has potential while some of barriers are there, and the cost is high, and the lack of flexibility. Here are implementation. So I have used the two libraries from Python. One is Y Finance and second is Pandas for making a table. And use the three companies like for Apple, Microsoft, and Google. And here in the result we will get the high, low, and close or the adjacent close price for their stocks. So let's move on to the summary. The stock screener application are valuable tools for investors as they save time and reduce risk and identify investment opportunities that match their investment objectives and preferences. The investor should also aware to their potential limitations such as over reliance on data, limited view of the market potential bias cost, and lack of flexibility. These are some of the disadvantages we have seen in previous slide. So as with any investment tools, like a stock screener should be used in conjunction with other research methods to make inform the investment decision. So here are some of the references I have taken. Kindly go through it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you, sir. That's all for this application.
Okay, then if you are done with this one, then you can move on to your next presentation.
Yeah, sure. I hope the PPT is visible.
Yeah, it is visible. You can start.
Okay, so the task is allocated was understanding trading view screener and exploring stock market data. So good evening, everyone. I am Sangameshwar Dhule going to present the task 6 presentation. So agenda for today's presentation is we are going to see the intro to STA and how we can explore stock data, followed by the best trading apps, then its working principles, then implementation, then how we can build the STA, its features before the conclusion. Okay, so what is STA? It's a stock trading application. It's nothing but a computer program or a application, we can say, that lets people buy or sell stocks and other financial assets. It provides user with real-time information about the financial markets and investment tools to manage their investment. So let's say how we can explore the stock market data. Currently, the stock market is a rich source of data with wealth of information available on individual companies and the broader market. We can explore various types of stock market data and providing insight into how we can interpret and analyze them by making different kind of visualization and charts. Or we can cover topics such as historical price data, then financial statement and market indicators. So these are some of the best trading apps currently present in market. So let's say it's a working principle. So first of all, we will reduce the amount of loan in market value of stocks. Then the remaining amount will be equity amount. Then we will divide it by our account value. Then the remaining, the percentage will be our equity percentage. That it's as the theory suggests, like it's a process of matching the buyer to the seller. We have pass our buying request to the stock exchange, which then compares it with the seller. Once the trade is fixed and the price is agreed, the exchange informs your broker about it and the transaction takes place. So this is how the stock market application works. Here is implementation and result. So I arrange the data with date and price. So here how we can build a STA. Let's see. First of all, we have to initiate our project. Then definitely we have to define the scope of the project, like how much the project will go on. And the main is our security. So we have to work definitely on it. Then we have to design the core features, like adding amount in it, then buying the stock, for we have to give the option for it as well. Then we have to organize our app to the development team, and we have to develop different kind of APIs for implementing core and core features. Sorry, for non-core features. And finally, we are gonna make testing it, and finally we deliver to the customers, and it's a maintenance start. Okay, so here are some of the features of our application. First of all, we have to add, like we are going to order placement, then the technical analysis must happen there, and the programmatic training. Other than, like, we gonna add the button to check-in process, or we must add a user profile. Then options, there should be option for putting trades on stock. Then the portfolio is must. Then we cannot deposit. Then we must have added a search option there. Then analytics should be happen, and notification should be there. Okay, so let's move on to the summary. So stock trading application have revolutionized the way individual participate in the stock market. So these platforms provide real-time market data, then research tool and convenient trading capabilities. While stock trading applications offer great opportunities, it's important to remember that investing in stock involves a risk as well. The education, research, and taking professional advice can help individuals make informed investment decisions. Here are some of the references I have taken. If you have any doubt, please let me know. That's all about for the start. So can I move on to the next?
Okay, yeah, you can move.
So the last one is the task 7, that is reading CSV data and plotting candlestick patterns. So good evening everyone. I am Sangameshwar Dhule here to give presentation on the mentioned task. Okay, so let's see the agenda for it. So we will gonna see the introduction, then what are the libraries used in the project, then how we can read the CSV data in Python, then how we can plot the candlestick chart, then its result and implementation before the conclusion. So let's say its intro. The candlestick charts have been an essential tool in financial analysis for centuries. Like they provide visual representation of price movements and patterns in financial markets, which allows analysts and traders to gain insight into market sentiment and make informed decisions. The origin of candlestick chart can be traced back to the 18th century in Japan, where they were first used to analyze the rice market. And today, candlestick charts are widely used across various financial markets, including stock, commodities, and currency. Okay, so these two libraries are used in projects. The first is Pandas and second is MPL Finance. Pandas is popular Python library for data manipulation and analysis. Like it provides structure like series and data frame. So series is kind of structure which is just have a row, one row and a column. And data frame is it's a two-dimensional. We can use for storing and working with data. We can load data from various sources such as CSV files, Excel files, SQL databases using pandas. Everyone has a different functionalities. Like for CSV files, we have a functions like pandas.read CSV. Let's move to the MPL Finance library. So it's also one of the most important Python library for creating candlestick charts and visualizing financial data. It is built on top of Matplot library, which provide a simplified interface for financial plotting. Like the library provides tools for analyzing trends, patterns, and market behavior in the financial data. Okay, so let's see how we can read the CSV data using pandas. So CSV stands for comma separated values, and it plain text format of storing and exchanging the data. Like as the name suggests, the data in CSV file is organized in the rows and columns, with each row representing a column representing a field or attribute. Like the values in each field are separated by a delimiter, which is typically a comma, but can also be semicolon, tab, or other character. It can be anything above mentioned. So the CSV data is commonly used in data analysis for several reasons. The reason could be for predict anything in future by analyzing the past data, or it is compatible with variety of data analysis tools. Many data analysis tools such as Excel, R or Python, these are programming languages, are built-in support for reading and writing the CSV files. It's gonna make easy to import and export data between different software tools. We can easily handle large amount of data. The CSV files can handle large amount of data, making them ideal for data analysis and involve in large data sets. Okay, so here is the code I inserted. First of all, we have to import the pandas library and we have give its alias as pd. Then pd.read csv, the file.csv is the file name we are going to insert there, and we are storing the our data in df, that is data frame we can see here. And how we can access data by using like let's say we have to analyze the access the column one. The df is the name of our data frame and column one is the name of first column. So the data in first column is stored in column one. Similarly, we can do for column one, column two, and um, move on. And here we have printed the column one and column two. We will get a separate data from column one and column two in the array form. Let's move on to how we can plot the candlestick charts. Candlestick charts are popular form of visual representation for financial data, particularly in the context of stock market analysis. Each individual candlestick represents a specific time period such as day, week, or an hour. So candlestick provide information about the opening, closing, highest and lowest price within the time period. So the shape and color of the candlestick convey information about the price movement and the overall market sentiment. So let's see some of the components of candlestick. there are four most important. The one is open, second is close, high, and low. The open indicates the opening price of the at the beginning of the time period. Close is it's the closing price at the end of the time period, obviously. And high is the highest price reached during the time period, and low is lowest price reached during the time period. So here we can how we can easily print the candlestick chart. First of all, we have to import the pandas and MPL finance library. The data contains the date, open, high, low, and close values, and we have to uh, convert the data into data frame before plotting it. And mpf.plot using this function, we can plot the candlestick as we have mentioned the type, that is candle. And finally, we can mpf.show. Using this function, we can plot our candlestick chart. So here are some of the results from the application. The summary for today is the MPL Finance and Pandas provide a comprehensive toolkit for analyzing and visualizing financial data. It allows for efficient data manipulation and pre-processing, while MPL Finance specializes in creating information and visually appealing candlestick charts. So together, this library enable traders, analysts, and research to gain valuable insight and make informed decisions in financial market. So here are some of the references I have taken. Kindly share it if you have any doubt. Thank you, sir. That's all from me. I hope it was delivered.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I would say it was a good. You improved from last time. See, your explanation skills have improved. But there are things like you can improve more. So such as you need to do more research on your topic. Okay.
Sure.
See, third one was better. First one was really small, and second one, I believe the expression can be more better for the second one. Okay. Third one, see, it is good that you are giving more context on different things such as what is CSV and everything. But there are topics which don't need that much explanation. So just on CSV, you had entire one slide. I will 2 slides with that. No need to go too deeply on that part. It is a common thing. So keep it short when it is needed, and focus more on what is the most important part of your topics. Okay, so third one was better, I would say. Just the CSV can be shortened. Other than that, it was great. But I believe there was no demonstration for all three of them.
No, sir. I haven't had it.
Have you done the task in task you had to create it the candlestick plot and everything?
Yeah, I have put it in third PPT.
The
I did
candlestick,
it.
the candlestick is for third PPT, right?
Yeah,
So there is no live
here it is.
demonstration.
No, I haven't added live demonstration for it.
Have you done it, the task?
Yeah, I have uploaded on it. Can I show?
You can show the code if you want.
Sure, just a second.
But it is not compulsory. Okay. But you should consider editing because you get extra marks in the demonstration if you do the live demonstration. Okay. So keep this in mind next time. Other than
Yeah,
that, I
sure.
would say I would suggest that do some more research, make it more in depth. For first and second, it needs to be more in depth. Third one was okay. Okay. Yes, Sangameshwar. Then you can stop this tension.
Thank you.
So are you from Python group, right?
Yeah, I'm from Python.
Are you also in web dev group?
Actually, I was registered for web dev starting while registering, but I did internship in Python.
So
I
then
don't know how
you
it is
told
happened.
them, have you registered for 2 of the internships?
No, it's just one that is web dev, and I
You
don't know
must
how
have,
it happened.
no, you have to confirm, you should have confirmed, right? Saras
Yeah,
must have asked you.
yeah.
Because
I
I
was
can
asked.
see it says Python.
Yes.
Okay. Then I believe how many tasks you have completed
Yeah, till now I completed 7 tasks.
and how many presentation have you given?
I think I have given 6 tasks. The one is remaining for that the test in a document.
Yeah, for test screener. No, you have given
No,
the
no.
test screener today, right?
The testing document, the one we have to create in initial.
Yeah. Can you show it to me?
Just a bit,
Create a test plan, right?
test plan.
Yeah. So yeah, you can go with it and then complete that also.
Yeah,
Okay? Yeah. Yeah, Sangameshwar. You can leave if you want, as we don't have a presentation remaining. So I'll just keep the meeting on. Let's see if anyone else join. Else we can conclude the session. Thank you for joining, Sangameshwar.
sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.